Hej Carola, trevligt att träffas här i Malmö. Jag talar en liten svenska. We're very privileged to see you here, Carola. You have been, or you are, one of the most successful Swedish artists in the Eurovision Song Contest. You made made it three times into the Eurovision Song Contest with 3 songs: Främling, Fångad av din stormvind, and Invincible. Right. So, which one was your favorite?
Wow, they are also very good. And of course, Evighet, the last song, Invincible, it's more like an up-to-date song because it was 2006. But I'll never forget my first breakthrough song, Främling, who's very, very cool and nice in the beginning with the guitar riff and everything. And I'm an old rock chick from the 80s. And then, so I love that song. It has a special place in my heart because it changed my life. And I'll never forget that night, and not Sweden either. And then, of course, my second song, Captured by Love Storm, which I won with, was amazing too. And so it's been totally 3 different experiences also, going from a live orchestra to nowadays when we don't have an orchestra, when everything is so incredibly worked on and slick and stuff. But it's interesting. I have a special love relationship with Eurovision. I think it's a celebration of music and of all of us coming together. I like the logo of We Are One. Yeah. And we need to be one, and we need to, like the Olympics, you know, like the Sport Olympics. I get that feeling. Da, 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 da. I'm like, it feels good.
It's a special moment when the Eurovision anthem comes, and you know everybody in Europe and around the world is watching this. Your friends, wherever they are, your family, and it's a strong feeling
it is.
For everybody.
Yeah, I mean, and if you would be on stage, you have to have nerves. You need to be focused. I mean, it's hard to describe what an artist goes through. You need to have the right listening in your ear. And for me, you know, always when I'm going to do something important or interesting or very, important, things happening practically, like in Italy when I won, all the monitors, all the sound disappeared.
Oh yes, we remember there was a technical problem there.
Yeah, quite big technical problem, when you don't hear, and thank God I have a quite good ear, so I heard the trumpet, and so I could hold the key and then the drums. But then in Athens, my teeth, because I just done my teeth. My one teeth was, broken when I was drinking water from the glass. Donk. So I looked like a nice babushka that morning. Oh, no. But my dress, the woman that helped me with the dress to actually upfold it a little bit, her daughter was a dentist. Oh. Yeah. So, it's always things happening. But through the storms, you have to go through them, and then to know that there's...
But if such things won't happen, you won't remember, would be nothing special for you.
Well, I in a way agree, but a lot of other things were special.
So, but you know that you remember the times when there was an orchestra and there was a different atmosphere. If you compare this with now they're not even allowed to play the drums on stage, even if the biggest drums or whatever.
Yeah, you're right.
What's better?
Well, it depends, In a way, I'm quite old-fashioned, or I want to hold to traditions in a way if they're good. But of course, it's good to be up to date too. And now the songs, especially from the former Easter countries, they are so they're so radio friendly, and so it's going towards that, of course. And our Swedish contestant, his song is an amazing radio hit, and that's very good for the artist. So it's not only Schlager any longer. And maybe I miss out a little bit on the folk music. I think that's kind of nice to see the different flavor of the different nationalities. But then again, it comes down to business with the record companies and all that. So it's a little bit hard. Everything, shrinks, gets smaller. We get maybe a little bit more mainstream than before. I don't know if it's good or not. As long as it's a touching song and a good song, then maybe it's okay, whatever style. What do you think?
Yeah, I think so as well. And I also think sometimes the things they do on stage, sometimes you need to have something. I remember last night in the first semi-final, I thought, oh my goodness, they need to entertain the people in the audience. You need to have something what the others don't have, you know. And I really liked the Cypriot entry. It was a lovely song, but something was missing, and the audience did not feel entertained. But the Estonian song, on the other hand, they had a key change, and all of a sudden the whole audience went with it. Do you think you need something like this as well, or something special? You had flags on in Athens.
Yeah. No, I mean, you have to have a vision with the song. And you have to be creative, but you don't have. It can also be a vision and be creative to do it very clean, like Loreen did.
Yeah.
It was just her and the dress and her fantastic appearance and barefoot. So you need to do what fits the song. And if the song needs more energy, like Invincible, I was just seeing like a movement and flags and it's kind of nice. I was in church, in more like a tradition church where they actually dance with flag, and I'm like, wow. Where I go is a little bit more like a gospel church, and we have a rock band and we're dancing. But there they were like doing this with the flags, and I thought that's amazing because it happens something when you move. And I'm into with music. It has to touch you. You have to give it out from the stage, and so that was a little creative idea. And the fan 91 with the Captured by a Love Storm. In Swedish it actually says captured by a storm wind. A wind that just comes and drags you and takes you away in a good way. And takes away all the bad things or the doubt and just makes you fresh. And I wanted to have that fan, and after 83 I had been doing so many interviews with fan and like pictures. And I was thinking, I felt a little bit, and I sail also. I love to be on the boat, and I drive the Harley. So I like the wind.
Former Eurovision winners sometimes have the problems that they always connected with the Eurovision Song Contest, and in some countries it's not that popular. In some countries like Sweden, it's probably a privilege to be connected with the Eurovision Song Contest. But how is it to keep the distance of the Eurovision Song Contest? Is it important, or do you always want to say, Carola, Eurovision Song Contest? Do you think it's a good? What do you think about this?
No, for me, I will always cherish. I will always be thankful to what happened '83 and for these different occasions that I've been in the Eurovision, and maybe in the future too. I don't know, but I am very thankful. I will always be connected to the Eurovision, even though I do Christmas songs or children album or gospel or pop or musicals.
Last question: would you do it again for Sweden? Representing Sweden in the Eurovision Song Contest?
Yeah, but
I know it's a hard way.
Now I'm too old, don't you think?
No, absolutely not. Do you know that the Swiss guy is 95? He's on stage.
Oh, that's sweet. How old were they?
Babushkas? Yeah, they were also very old. I think the oldest was about 90 something.
Yeah, maybe when I'm that old, if I am that, if I ever live that long. I don't know yet. I'm quite content as it is, and I wish to just, do what I can do, maybe for the other contestants, and give out from my mentoring, and to help further out. But I was still singing, I'll still be rocking, and I will see you guys. Yeah.
One last message for the EurovisionLive.com viewers.
I hope this Swedish arrangement has fulfilled you this year, and I'm happy that you're here and that we can stand together and celebrate life and music together and love, which I think many songs is all about. And thank you for all your support through all these years. And I love you, and I hope to see you.
Tack så mycket, Carola.
Tack så mycket.